Hey, good morning, good afternoon. This is Rock coming at you with another VOD review. This one is from Bunker Funtime. They wanted to have their game reviewed. This is an NGS match versus Bork side of the moon. We are here on Infernal Shrines, and we'll start talking about our win conditions as well as reviewing just how the game went overall. We'll kind of follow around. We'll follow around Zendib for now as we talk about our win condition. So, looking at your draft looks like a one-shot, like all-in composition. And so, with it being all in, you guys really need to make sure that you're able to scale and get to your tens, so that way you can complete your all-in wombo. Right? It looks like to me, I can't 100% say, but it looks like to me you're looking for an APOC into stun arrow wombo. So if that's the case, you want to be able to do that. As well as Nazebo late game has some of the late scaling and pushing, so being able to make sure that your game goes late, especially if you go Garg, that gives you Siege. You don't really have a lot of early opportunities to pick things. As you can see there, Diablo just died. One of the big things that I always have to remember, and I have to tell myself when I load in when playing Diablo, is Diablo is not a real boy until 7. So do not make aggressive plays or do aggressive things like until 7. As much as you probably can make other things work and you can get kills, and just really play safe as Diablo till 7. Um, and then on top of that, you don't have a follow-up CC. Like, yes, you have a Deckard, but Deckard is really hard to follow up on a Diablo. It's not instant. It's not a Tyrande. It's not a Anduin, not a Malfurion type of CC. So a little bit overextended. Definitely, we had a chance there on the Vala that was overextended, but yeah, just early on in the game, it's probably not super worth to chase. Finishing off our win condition, Bunker is helpful, especially into the Leoric, right? If they entomb, we have Bunker, we have the answer. So making sure that we save our Bunker for those entombs. Red side's got an interesting draft. So they are double bruiser with an ETC, and they have white main with a Vala, currently going hyper carry with AA stacks on 1. So um, their plan looks like they're hoping that they out sustain you, like they're going to get to the objective and they're just going to outlive you and win the objective, right? If they get to 20s late game, they will be able to have hyper carry Vala where she starts sieging like Sergeant Hammer and outranges, and that will be a problem. So we really do want to try and make sure right around 10 when we hit that power spike that we're able to land our wombo and delete someone. White Mane does a good job of saving one target, right? But she usually can't do a good job of saving herself or people that are displaced from her. So I do see the opportunity to one-shot ETC or Vala or White Mane is very easy to one-shot with your CC combo. So if you're able to catch one of those guys out, you'll have a really good chance of being able to hopefully win the shrines post your wombo. You guys definitely want to set up and get to the shrines early. You have a Deckard, so make sure you're getting your potions down early and you get to the objectives on time. And try your best to snowball your wombo off of the objective wins. Landing your wombo or executing your wombo when the objective's not up can be okay as long as it's back up when the objective's up. You don't want to get into a point where you get 2 or 3 kills, but you're not able to do anything with it because you spent all your resources, and then when you need to win is the objective, and you don't win the objective because you don't have the ultimates. So, we'll continue. So, as we see there, we'll start off a little bit slow. Looks like we're going to do a 4-1 rotation, which is fine, right? Zebo's running bot, trying to start catching the soak. So, no big deal. Okay. Soak's about neutral, looking around. Camps are about to spawn. Make sure you guys have plans. Good scout. Make sure that you're safe. So make sure you have a plan for the camps and plan for your lanes. They're coming down to meet you. Panda just showed. Yep. Okay. I'll quickly look at some talents. W's and Toads. Toads into triple front line. Yeah, that should be good. That's a great triangle. Blaze says she's coming. Is Blaze going to be able to make that happen? Blaze gets the stun. Okay, hold on. We heard Blaze was coming. Why didn't we help? Okay. Blaze says they're on the way. Where's Nazeebo? Nazeebo tapped. Let's look one more time. So right now, Nazeebo doesn't have a lot of mana. But if I'm hearing, I don't know who made the shot call, but if I'm hearing, I'm coming, I'm flanking, these two people are super low, right? I don't need your mana, I need your auto attacks. Maybe I'll get one spider off here, right? 6 seconds. By the time it lands here, you might be able to reach with a spider. You definitely will have a Toads up. I know Toads is kind of slow. But I feel like this is an opportunity to get a kill. Like, you've got a great collapse here, and people are running away low. Yes, we're low, but all we need after the Blaze Stun is a little bit more damage, and one of these two will die. So it wasn't communicated well on this flank rotation that we're actually going to be engaging and trying to punish them for overstaying. And so because of that, like, the Blaze Stun lands. Like, this is beautiful. This is exactly what you want from your offlane. Getting that flank angle, punishing rotations, punishing overstays. But, like, okay, this is a mistake. I understand you're trying to burst down the white main, but you don't actually want to light your oil on fire here. So as soon as you light your oil on fire, it no longer slows. It's really stupid. So if you see that your friends aren't coming, you need to not light your fire, not oil. Don't ignite your oil immediately, because now the white main is no longer slowed and she gets away. Like, yes, there's a stun from the cow, right? But, like, don't, as I'm like, it's one of the things that's sometimes counterintuitive is you don't want to always light your oils on fire. So the team now shows up. You might still be able to get this panda, flip him into the triangle, and a little bit mistimed. So, unfortunate. Good try. So we used a lot of resources for it, though. So that's something that we now need to make sure that we catch back up. Right now, we're behind, right? If we look at our XP advantage and stuff like that, we're currently behind a full wave, right? And it's predominantly, if we look on the minimap, right, we see there's a couple globes there, none missed middle, and a couple globes top. So we missed at least half a wave top and half a wave bottom from their rotation invade thing here, right? So not that hero kills will add up to more XP or whatever, but because early game, as much as getting those kills there are nice, like until level 7, XP, or the wave XP is worth more than any hero kill. So just got to make sure we stay on top of our XP and our wave management. So, okay, looks like we're looking for that panda. That's a great opportunity. Into the wall. Oh, that's a good Nazeebo. Oh my gosh. Dang, stupid panda things. This kind of also shows potentially what I mean by your damage structure needs that level 10. Check that bush, good job. Because you guys don't have necessarily the strongest way to burst anything down with the dot damage of Nazeebo. Shrine's up in 13. Hopefully everyone has taps. Because we're about to start the objective. We checked it, good. We're starting to set up our potions, nice. They've got macro. Okay. Let's back up. Okay. So everyone tapped, except for Nazeebo. Nazeebo doesn't have tap. He used it earlier. So if Nazeebo doesn't have tap, I probably would have gone home. Like, as soon as the objective said it was spawning. Like, we want to be ready and full for this objective, right? We probably won't win this first objective. Just flat out, we won't. That's not our win condition. It's not our strength. But we want to slow it down. We want to get as many as we can, and we want to poke them down. They are a death ball, right? They are strongest when all of their heroes are together, because 3 of them have large health pools, right, that won't die easily, and they have a sustained healer. So as long as they all live, you won't be able to punch through to get to the Vala or to the white mane. So we really want to make sure that we're able to get our stacks into poke. So, like, we're set up, right? Like, 2 of us are set up here. Like, if the shrine's about to start, we don't start it right away. Okay, we do start it right away. Okay. We didn't guard this bush, right? As much as Zed wants to get this started, that's Zed. Zed's not the clearer for the shrine. Zed is the bush. Zed should be here to make sure that this engage doesn't happen. ADT took over the wall slides. That's good to know. Finished our W quest. That's good. Like right now, right? We're even. We're even on the objective. We don't plan on winning the objective. We're behind a whole level from potentially soak and camp stuff. But like this is probably an objective we don't win. We would like to win, but this isn't something that we have to force ourselves to. So we really need to make sure that the rest of the map is kind of neutral. Right now mid is taking a little bit of damage, but it's pretty neutral. So just continue to push off what you can. So it's a great AoE stun from Bree. No health, no mana. So effectively, we have to give at this point, right? We've got 2 people, no health, no mana. We have to give. So this may have been different, right? The whole reason we were low and we had to give, right, is from that first engage. If we as a team are planning to start the objective on time, get as many monkeys as we can, and stay ahead, we need to be here ahead. But we didn't control this bush, right? We see on the minimap where they're coming from. So whether it be Vision Arrow or the Diablo, we need to control this bush to see they're coming, so that way we know to back up, which way to back up, and which way to fight. Right? Hard committing here doesn't help us. We're coming in, half health, half resource, half mana, half mana, half mana, right? Like, if we really want to win the first one, we need to be here, prepared, and ready. Yeah. So, this early game start, right? Leaving our 2 exposed, and then all the follow-up on them, right? We pretty much already put ourselves just to save people and to be 11 ahead, right? We're 11 ahead without all being here, right? So this is effectively the best case that we could ask for. Like, now if we could tap, that'd be great, but we already used all of our taps. So at this point, it's really hard for us to push back in, and we end up having to give because of the resources, right? So pretty much we give the objective, which isn't terrible. We kind of knew that we don't want a hard commit to this particular objective anyway. Okay. So when they're pushing, one of the things we have to watch out for, we see that their Punisher's Mortar, so that means they're going to have follow-up damage on stuff. We don't have a cleanse, so we need to make sure that Diablo or somebody else with a lot of health can tank this as it gets pulled over. So Diablo tanks it, well done. We just slow them down the best we can. We have to watch out for any of their stuff as it comes through. Well done, right? So after the first objective, we're down still half a level. We missed the mid wall, top wall, all those things are... So everything is in their favor right now on all around the map. So our early game rotations weren't clean, or they got a little bit more extra macro pressure on us. So that's something that, real simple. Go to first 5 minutes of the game, right? And work on making sure that we don't miss any soak and don't get too much structure damage. Okay. So we're now even on 7s. We checked the bottom camp. They are there. This is a good opportunity. Blaze is on their way. Yep, this is a 4v5. We want this. Yep, stay alive, stay healthy. Here comes Blaze. It's unfortunate we couldn't get the ETC. That's all right. Okay, we won the camp. We go back. Okay, can we siege and support this? It looks like we can. Looking good. Full Fire Stomp build. Gives you the most sustain. I like it. Everything here is looking pretty good. We're trying to keep that camp alive. Right, we got the whole bottom wall for siege now. We need to start backing up. Yep. Good job. Despite being down half a level from our early game XP, we're doing good. Good job keeping everyone alive. Good potion usage. Ooh. I felt a little greedy. Blaze is here. I like that we have the early rotation. I just don't know if we can kill anything. It feels like you guys are trying to make picks and make plays like we had different heroes, right? Like we don't have burst. So like a lot of these rotations might end up being over rotations where we're missing XP and soak elsewhere. Because like we found them, right? Like being able to do a 5-man invade would be nice. But like we couldn't do anything. We might be able to get this QT puppy at least. Oh! Alright, good job. Okay, I was gonna say, they have 10s, so that's something that we have to watch out for. So the camp invade not happening was good. We got 10s immediately, we're on the camp. Hey, we were able to steal the camp. Stun arrow. Ooh, I want to give you credit for when you guys do good stuff. I didn't get to see how that engage went off. Because I said, Blaze just ran away. So we got the panda kill. We go to the camp. We happen to get there just in time. And Blaze, please, please, please tell me you guys were calling this. This is beautiful. Because the stun arrow came out right after it. You see how we have a wombo. Okay? This is unfortunately, like, it's a good kill. But I don't know if it's actually the right thing to do to blow all of these ultimates. And as I said, because they're going to be down now when the objective's up. So we get as much siege damage as we can. Did all that we could. Yep, good job. So we're about even on XP now. So we start the objective. Deckard's starting to set up. Okay, let's make sure we position well on the shrine here. Good, we're on the bottom. Okay, they found you. Yep, keep those fire stumps up. We see them. Okay, we have 10. We are up on minions. We actually have pretty good poke ability on the shrine here. We should be able to stay even on the minions, even if they push us off a little bit. Yeah, we're ahead on the minions still. The Chen is being annoying. Good job peeling for the cow. Nazebo's dead. It looked like we... So, not that you have to be 100% together, but like you can already see the team is being split. Can I zoom out? The team's being split here, right? Chen has come down here and harassed you guys like 3 or 4 times. So you guys are like split on your engage, right? Like Chen is going to keep bodying whoever's over here, right? So it's like, so there's a team, Shrine or Chen, because Chen's not leaving. So we have to make sure that we don't get so far away that we're not able to support one another. Because right now, we're up on minions. All the minions are on our side here. This is real deep. Like, I'm not sure what... Like, it just feels like you're looking for something that the rest of the team isn't. Like, you see, like, Zed's peeling for the ETC. And so everyone's standing on this side. But right now, you're surrounded by 3 enemy players, soon to be 4. Right? Like... You kind of gave yourself the positioning for them to get this entomb and all that stuff. And then, as much as you want to try and save them, Raven, I think you can't. If they're dead, they're dead. Like, the answer to entomb is bunker. And bunker's not there because we're on the wrong side, right? So, we need to be saving arrow for APOC. So that way we can actually, like, do our wombo and get a kill. So now that we failed... Now that we're down a player, can we still get this objective? We still have 2 or 3 ranged pokes. We're really low on resources. So, Apex gets blown. Like, obviously to save your skin. There's no way anyone dies here. It's a good bunker to try and help. Zed didn't use the bunker, but we lived. Make sure that you live. 10 minions. It's going to be really close. Okay, they take it. They win. So... Yeah, I think this one unfortunately comes down to just not being on the same page between, like, are we pushing up to fight? Are we over here? If Naz stayed over here in this range, we can still throw abilities over and win that objective. So, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we can try and step back in here, but it's already gone. So, good attempt. Now we need to not die. Okay. We need to jump and eat the Punisher. Good job. That's all we can do. Watch out for the next Punisher jump. Oh boy, we're kind of clumped here. That's fine. Yeah, they get Punisher things. Entomb happens. Blaze is left to do off-lane things. Let's back up. Okay. Okay. That's honestly a good entomb from smoke, right? We clump on the Punisher, and that's what gets us killed. I don't know. Is it already pop spell shield? So this is a mistake right here. I think all of this happens from this root right here. Like obviously he made a play, but like we get rooted and take a bunch of damage, right? Like so now it's like I'm not sure if you didn't see the Leo engage, but as soon as the Leo comes in, right? You could shadow charge Leo right there into the wall. Like this building's dead, right? There's no question this building is dead. I would love to have Deckard to have some more mana, so Deckard could push buttons. But this building is dead. So like if you're looking to peel, right, like queuing right there as you see the Leo coming in, might be able to stop the entomb from happening. But yeah, so I'm like, it was a good entomb, right? I'm not sure what the positioning or posturing up here was. And then the Punisher just jumps on you and you get melted. So yeah. So I think as a team communicating how many to defend, where to defend, and how to defend. Because we didn't if you were planning on fighting them underneath it, that's a 5v5. I don't think you should be fighting them underneath it. This is already forfeit. Right? You tank the first one, you slow it down, slow it down. You know when the next Punisher jumps. The Punisher jumps every 8 seconds. So you know when the next one's going to be jumping. So you should be backing up and playing for the Punisher fighting over here, not by the tower. So that way you can pull them into these towers, right? Because the towers do free damage. So sadly, their, slow little things help them get the objective, and then slow little things have now put you a level behind on the macro, because now they can come in and push for more. So how do we recover? We need to, A, execute our wombo, and B, keep the map neutral as long as possible until the next shrine. I don't know if this actually is true, if that's where the next shrine is, or if the game's cheating for me. So let's see what we can do. They're showing 4 bot, 1 top. So they're trying to abuse right now the Chen shields and their death balling, right? You see all 4 of them are literally standing on top of each other. This is the death ball. This is where they're strong. And so as a team, can we do more? Like we shouldn't be looking for kills. We want to slow them down. But like I don't know if as a team we can. Oh, and they ended up sending 5. We landed our combo. Good attempt. Right? I think in general it feels like we're trying to fight instead of trying to neutral, right? If that makes sense. Like we're past, like I know it's not past the 50, but like we're playing up like we want to hit them compared to we're playing like we want to defend the building. And yes, we can wombo on them, but like we want to be able to get that engage that's on our terms. And Blaze dies trying to come in and help. This is just danger. Yeah, you can try and defend. Okay, Diablo's back. This is baby Diablo, though. Hey, there's a bacon. Oh. We didn't have Shadow Charge because we used it on the Chen here. Okay. That's unfortunate. That was a really good looking attempt. Oh. We just raw arrowed? I like the idea. They're super clumped. They have 5 again down here. Yeah. I think we could have waited. I saw the clump. I saw the weak Vala. But, like, you really got to hit that, like, at least 2 space. Right, so your stun lasts long enough to produce something out of it. So we used our sleep. So now again, we don't have our wombo, right? 30 seconds for our full wombo on now what's starting to become a critical objective. The first 2 objectives, right? Like, they weren't critical. Right? It'd been nice to have them, but, like, this is now starting to be mission critical objectives, right? We're hitting that 16 talent tier. We need to make sure that we're able to wombo and use this objective to push and to get something done. So, because we don't have 16s, we're more or less stating that we don't want to play. And we're pretty much going to give the bottom building because there's no way we can defend it. Blaze is split pushing, getting top, at least trying to get some value out. I'm glad that Blaze is returning. Right, it'd been nice to secure this. It probably will die. Okay. Let's go back. I see ETC's over the wall already. Okay, we really want to make sure that obviously we pull the Punisher towards our building. If we can, ideally we can pull it. Oh, ETC even slid over the wall up. Did we just stun arrow again? A raw stun arrow? Okay, you got the distance this time. We got the distance. You hit the 2 squishiest targets. There's no follow-up. Okay. Go into try mode. Go into whatever the testing ground that you want to use. If this is the combo you're looking for, if this is the angle you're looking for, we need to be in sync. Because this is not a bad clump. This is a pretty good clump. They're split. As soon as, like, the timing on this to make the stun arrow APOC combo work, like, as soon as arrow's fired, you pretty much have to hit APOC, right? Or as soon as the arrow lands, you have to hit APOC because APOC takes almost 2 seconds, 1.75 seconds. And then from that stun distance, right, he's got, it's like, depending on, the medium distance shot there is 1.25 seconds. So you pretty much have to rip APOC as soon as you see the arrow's about to connect. And I don't know if you can see that the arrow's about to connect when you're pulling the Punisher and getting it jumped on your face. So if you're looking for this type of engage, potentially Blaze or someone else needs to be tanking this so that way Diablo can follow up on this arrow. Because we try and follow up on it and it's late. And so we can chase, we can chase, we can chase. I don't think there's anything here. Like, Bacon's really close to dying down here. I could interrupt. Oh, the zombie wall. 1 for 1. Oh, you just missed, Bree. And this whole time it's been 4v5. It's a good zombie wall. I don't think we got it. Oh my gosh, we're so low. Dang. Okay. So we lose the wall here. We probably lose the building because they've got Chen. Oh. Did they have visibility of that arrow you just shot? Okay, let's go to their view. They didn't see it coming. You just happened to miss. That's unfortunate. Again, maybe a few seconds too early. Right? Diablo's ult isn't up yet. So if we're specifically working that wombo combo, right, being in sync with our tank, that arrow is there. It's a great looking arrow. I would have loved to have this connect on them. If we can get that connection, right, if that hits, that's definitely APOC, and maybe we have follow-up. Like, Blaze is really far away. Nazebo's just rezzed. Nazebo's dead. Oh, there he is. Nazebo's almost in range. Like, Deckard's almost in range. Like, it's gonna be close. If this arrow hits and we have APOC, yes, this is a kill. But without the APOC and having to wait the 3 seconds for it to come back up, we probably don't get a kill. So make sure we're synced with our team. Barrel gets him out, and there's nothing left to do. Okay, 17, 18. Ooh! Whoa! Way to punish him. Yeah, we get one more. They stayed. All right, we got 2 kills. What is the biggest, bestest thing that we can do? Can we knock down a building? Can we, push for more? Right? This is our chance to stabilize. They just gave us 2 kills. That's 50 seconds where they're not allowed to do things. Right? What is the biggest and bestest thing we can do at the closeness that we can get to? Right? I would think if you can, you've got Nazebo. I would say send 4 mid, see if you can knock down mid. That's the closest thing. Bot's not weak. Mid's at least a little weak. See if you can 4-man run to mid. Or if you need to do homework, right? Like, everything's kind of backed up. So Blaze, at a minimum, has to go do homework. Like, maybe you guys can come mid, like, and grab this post, or I don't know. Like, they don't have tons of anti-siege. I think I would just raw siege with Nazebo minions and stuff and secure this building, and then maybe take this in post. So what do you guys do? Blaze has got to do homework. Okay, they got the camp. So bot one. That's fine. Either way, we just got to your point, we got to get stuff done. So, and they saw you went bot, so they came top. We have arrow again? Oh, almost. Okay, we arrowed. Alright, we got bacon. Alright, so same idea. We got some kills, let's push. They're down a Vala. Oh, we use Gary. This building is super weak. It's already dead. Oh, no, I would not Gary here. You have zombie wall. Zombie wall eats all the shots. Just put a zombie wall down. Shrine starts in 15. So without Gary, I think you just get the wall here. Yeah, Shrine starts in 8. Let's get 20s. Let's get our numbers on this shrine. Oh my gosh, this map state is so bad. Vala's down for 25. We don't have 20s. Yeah, I feel like the wall is all we can do. I think wall and gone. Wall, get as far ahead as you can here. Have Blaze quickly, like, get as much soak as we can. There's soak globes here in the bot mid, soak globes top, and then get ready for the 5v5 fight with our combo back up in 20 seconds. And fight the wombo combo with our 20s. What do we do? Oh, okay, bunker for siege, okay. Okay, are we on the building? We're kind of split now. Chen's on the back, you gotta watch out for a barrel flay. Oh, did you have your D? You had your D. You could have jumped as soon as the Chen steps over here. You could have jumped. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, and then yeah, we're dead. Okay. So us 2 being dead means we lose the objective. So we'll fast forward. Okay, everyone's back up. All right, so We need to successfully pull the objective. We have a full shield Diablo, so we can let Diablo die. We don't want him to die, but we can let him die. So we need to make sure that, if possible, Diablo can grab it and maybe yank it. Oh, there's no mid building. Yeah, you're just doing your best to eat this in the safest spot possible. So make sure that you get jumped. Yeah, they're going to hardcore commit on you. You got out, though. Do you have tap? Did we just wombo again? Okay, you shot it into yeah. As much as you can save lives with your ult here, like obviously the Chen being in front was unfortunate. Um, you can save lives with your arrow, but when your arrow is a key part of winning, I think you can't commit it here to save him. If he dies, he dies. He instantly respawns, and you still have your combo for the next attempt. Because they used, right? Like, they used 2 ults to secure this, right? They even popped Unstoppable, right? So they used 2 ults to secure nothing so far, right? And so, like, if he would have just blunk out and you still have your arrow, right? As soon as their ults are down, now they can clump. Look at that big clump. Now we have an arrow. So, and then we're just stuck. I don't know if, oh, sleeps there. Bunker's kind of on the weird side. I think you were looking to engage rather than using it for the peel portion. This might be game. Yeah, we lost too many. Yep, that's game. Okay, so overall, I think this game was not as bad as maybe you guys thought. It actually was pretty close. I think you clean up your early to mid game and work on your combo, and you'll be all set. Short and sweet. I'll quickly look at talents. Sapphire, okay. Potion of shielding. I could be. I don't think anyone on your team is going to die fast. I do think that Diablo and others will be stuck and surrounded by multiple bodies. If you're comfortable with 2 gems, I think I would have liked Ruby here. Either that or Emerald to make sure that your one shot has a better chance of landing and no healing from White Mane happens. So either one. If you're playing more of the long game and you're going to be battling forever, the Ruby is strong. I do like that you have Sapphire. That gives you an opportunity to make sure that your triangles always land. So I don't mind super healing. Bonk sounds really good, especially for them diving you or interrupting Chen, and then Bottomless can be huge. Being able to also silence them with the level 20 upgrade isn't bad either. So. D? Why do you need this? I don't think you need this on Blaze this game. Yeah. I think this could have been any of the other level 1s. I don't know if it'll get more value, but I don't think you needed this. Wait, what? Damage CDR? Okay, hold on. Let's look at some talents here, because I don't think any... Okay. All 3 of these are better than stun in this particular situation, right? Like, if you get barreled, you have bunker. If you get slid on, you get slid on. Leo has no stuns. I don't see why you need this. It's not like you're playing main tank where you need to make sure that your stun always lands. You have more PvE, which would help you with how slow we die into the 4 versus 1. This gives you more PvE opportunities. This helps slow down the Vala and the Chen and the White Mane because they all AA. Yeah. I would have 100% taken either one of these 2. This one here does not make sense to me. Like that the problem isn't that you're getting bullied in damage, right? Like you're reducing damage. I'd have to go in and manually see every time that you push trait to see if you got any value out of that talent. Not that it's terrible, just I didn't see it. Attack speed, yes. Right? Very good. Bunkers, good. Work as a team to communicate when to bunker and if you're using bunker every time for entombs or not. I think these are both fine. Um, yeah, they don't have a lot of magic damage. And then that's funny. This plus this plus this all work together. So I thought maybe you were doing that, but you took the regular armor one and then upgrade 20. Yeah, just I would say look at these two talents again and make sure it makes sense, or these three talents, and make sure it makes sense for what your role or what your job is on the map. Because I probably would have gone attack speed, movement speed, or CDR. I would have gone oil spill if I knew I was going to be in the fight a lot more, or if I knew I was PvE machine, I was going to take incinerator gauntlets just to make sure I make my life easier for the team. So, and then this one always changes based on what your enemy structure is, but you have the correct one here with attack speed. Hanzo stuff is fine. Giant Slayer for all the multiple bodies, yeah. And then Fire Stomps across the board. Yep. Okay, cool. Honestly, guys, chin up. You got this. Work together. Make sure that you execute your win condition, and make sure you do so at the right time. This is Rock. Have a good one. Catch you later.